Hey, what's going on, guys? It's Healthy Don't Hurt. Moving forward, one good decision at a time. So, I want to talk to you guys about reparations. The midterm elections are coming up, and every single election, the pro black groups always come out the woodwork, chirping about reparations and slavery and this and that and this and that. So, I'm pro black. To be clear, before we get this video started, I'm a black man. My son is black. I have a black family. I came from a black family. I made a black family. I try to be a good representation as far as being a black man goes. I try to treat others kindly. I try to help others. I made a channel that it helps people improve their well-being, whether it's physical, emotional, and mental. I just try to help people have a higher quality of life and just try to strive to be better each and every day. So that's what I do to try to improve not only the black community but all communities. And it's not like, oh, he's a coon, he's Uncle Thomas. Like, no, you can't be divisive. You have to include everybody in some magnitude, because if you shut others out, it's not productive and it doesn't work. That's not the way the machine works. This country is a melting pot. And for you to ask for something for free, such as reparations in the form of land, a direct deposit every 2 weeks, or even a tax break, you're hamstringing other communities because they're like, you want that to come out their paycheck? Oh, so we're just supposed to put this out, take this money out of the reserves. So, and we have so many intense situations going on as a country. We're still trying to, deal with the inflation from us shutting down the country during the Great Sickness. And then we also have the hurricane that just happened. We also have the world war, or not the world war, we also have the war in the Ukraine, which is preventing a world war at the moment. Because if Russia starts having their way, it's wraps for everybody. That's why the UN, made such drastic, aggressive moves for those sanctions. They know what time it is. They know what the possibilities are, and they're trying to prevent them at all costs for good reason, right? And so these pro-black groups and activists get the mic and they start talking about reparations instead of talking about getting a CDL program in their community, instead of talking about, providing online resources that allow them to learn skills like Microsoft Office, learning how to build a high quality resume, a high quality cover letter, learning how to talk and navigate in job interviews, knowing which skills are good for which industry and which industries are thriving, which ones are suffering, how it's applicable to you, what qualifications are needed, what a good debt to income ratio is, how to sign up for loans, how to boost your credit score. And to be honest with you, most of this information is at your fingertips and can be readily available to you if you know how to use Google. Learning how to use Google effectively is literally a big game changer. If you know how to use Google and know how to get information, you can literally change your life. I know because I did, and my life changed. It improved for the better because I knew what to Google. I knew what groups to get into on Reddit or Facebook. It didn't cost me a dime. It's just being around people that can answer your questions and get you information when you need it to get you to where you want to go. And I feel like, this whole reparations ideology is also toxic because then you're not like the ideology that other ethnicities have when they come over here and they have while they're here, and what we should have is work because you have to work. That's the way it works. That's the way it happens. You work hard, you get rewarded. No one's going to give you anything for free. And for you to think that these Italians, these Germans, these Irish descendants, these people came over, on a boat with just a shirt on their back, working in steel mills and all kinds of crap, working, these terrible jobs, and just so they can get a chance at a better life in this country. And then for their great grandchildren, to have to pay for reparations, or for them to have to watch other ethnicities get ahead for something they had nothing to do with. I've talked to white people. I'm white friends, a lot of white friends. I'm friends with everybody, but it's just, I have these conversations with them because I'm curious, and they're not like argumentative, or we're not debating or nothing. Like, oh, how you feel about this? And a lot of them are like, I ain't do nothing. My parents ain't enslaved, your people. Why should I have to pay? Why should you get free land next to my house that I worked hard for 10 plus years, and you just get a handout? How is that fair? And you know what? They're right. Because it has to be logical, it has to be fair. That's the way the machine works, guys. I feel like it's counterproductive because you get your stick, you get your microphone and your time on the big stage, and you start chirping about reparations and stressing people out, and you start talking about pain and suffering and how bad we're doing. And this ain't everybody. to be clear, it's not all black people. This is a small majority, but they are the loudest. And they do this every election, and you just waste everyone's time, and it's very divisive towards other races. You get everybody all riled up. Like, for what? And then you don't get anywhere. You know why? Because no one's going to allow you to get something for nothing. I'm sorry. It's not happening. Like, hell no. There could be so many better conversations had to fix so many other issues. And it's just, I do my part. I make YouTube videos to help people improve their lives, for all genders, all races. I try to be a good representative of black people. I try to treat others with kindness. I try to help others. I'm patient. These are all things of a good person. And I think it's like a culture thing, and our culture in general does need a change. When you worship Cardi B instead of like the first black astronaut or the first, high accomplished computer scientist, that's an issue. Even our music is different. It's kind of strange how the baby can rap about, loading blickies and shooting people and moving work and sending packs in the mail, and his sales flourish. They soar. He goes triple, double platinum. He goes diamond. But he talks bad about somebody in the LGBT community, they shut it down. Right? So it needs to be a culture change, because not only are your kids listening, he's being negatively affected, right? Because his sales are going down. So maybe we shouldn't be making music talking about, taking advantage of others, hurting others, stealing from others, or anything of that nature. Music was once soulful, it once had meaning, it once had substance, and we kind of shifted it over the past 10 years, and it's just a culture thing. Even the diamonds and the grills, that's got to go. It needs to be more about investment portfolios, how much Bitcoin you got, that type of stuff. Because it just lacks direction. But yeah, let me know what you guys think about reparations, man. I just think it's counterproductive, and I just don't think it's gonna work. I think we need to stop talking about this every single year, because it's getting old, it's getting tired. It's clearly a money grab from these people that are leading these organizations and these groups. But yeah, let me know what y'all think. Hit the like button. If y'all disagree, let me know why. All right, I am a fair person. I'm open-minded, but I just don't see how reparations would work. And I get it. You feel upset. You feel like we should get it. I understand, but feelings get you nowhere. I'm sorry. But you guys have a good day. This ain't a negative video. It's just my little thought on it, my little piece. And I love black people, man. I want to see us do well, but we just gotta cut it out, dude. We just gotta cut it out. We got a lot of stuff going on in this country, and that's just a whole bunch of noise. I'll holler at y'all later. I'm out. Peace.